This message is for Trump. If you aren't Trump, swipe on. Dear Trump, let Yelmo remind you that you run a country with 600,000 homeless people sleeping on the street tonight. A country where 40% of adults can't cover a $400 emergency without having to borrow money. A country where insulin costs more than a car payment and people are rationing it to survive. A country where medical debt is the #1 cause of bankruptcy. A country where women are dying in hospital car parks because doctors are too scared of abortion laws to treat a miscarriage. You lock up more of your own citizens than any nation on earth. More than China, more than Russia, more than North Korea. The land of the free has 2 million people in cages, and a quarter of them haven't even been convicted of anything. They're just too poor to make bail. Your life expectancy is going backwards. You're the only developed nation where that's happening. Your infant mortality rate is worse than Cuba's. Your kids do active shooter drills between maths and English while you sell the gunmaker stock to your mates. Your minimum wage hasn't moved in 15 years. You've got teachers working multiple jobs and veterans sleeping under bridges, and you just spent $1 trillion flattening a country that didn't attack you. And you've got a convicted felon adjudicating raping, pedophile protecting, porn star shagging, insurrectionist, running the biggest dumpster fire war campaign since the Taliban. Thank you very much for losing again. And you're calling Greenland poorly run? Greenland has universal health care, free education, one of the lowest incarceration rates in the world. Nobody goes bankrupt there because they got sick. Nobody dies in a waiting room because their insurance said no. You once said NATO wasn't there when we needed them. Hey champ, remember September 11th? Because NATO invoked Article 5 for the first and only time in history for you. Soldiers from dozens of countries deployed, fought, bled, and died in Afghanistan for you. Australia wasn't even in NATO, and we still showed up for 20 years. And you pulled out without telling anyone and left them to deal with the mess. So maybe before you start calling other countries poorly run, have a look at your own backyard, you spray-tanned aluminum siding salesman. The only thing poorly run in this picture is your fucking mouth. Yelmo understands the orange dictator won't have watched this, especially because Yelmo isn't a child he wants to rape. But thankfully, you there, on your phone, have now watched this video. Watching, commenting and sharing videos that share your thoughts and beliefs, like this one, help the algorithm share these views with the masses. So please, help a little yellow fluffy Yelmo out by commenting, liking and sharing. Sharing is caring. Because it's not the violence of those that are bad, but the silence of those that are good, that could lose us this battle for humanity. Before Yelmo leaves you, let Yelmo remind you of this. On the day Yelmo is posting this video, it has been 154 days since the Epstein files were to be released in their entirety, unredacted. As of today, May 22, 2026, only an estimated 58% has been released based on reported page counts. Some say even less has been released, as most has been redacted, removed or still under review. It's time to turn these files into trials. Stay on Epstein. Get Trump on Epstein, then we can deal with is not real.